Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Mizuho Week Ahead, a boutique market economist at Mizuho Bank. This week's theme is Accident Averted, not Crisis Diffused. The last-minute spending deal cobbled together to sidestep government shutdown in the US is merely fleeting relief from an accident averted and not rejoice of a durable resolution of a crisis which is diffused. Here are 3 reasons why. First, the can has been merely kicked down a very short road, with funding approved for just another 45 days, after which shutdown fears are poised to resurface in mid-November if the differences are not resolved. The deep fissures in US politics actually darken prospects of a lasting resolution. So beyond the current reflex to reverse imminent shutdown bets, optimism may be scant. Second, as fiscal purse strings tighten and US household savings are whittled down further, below pre-pandemic levels, feeding relief from expiring debt, moratoriums, and fiscal assistance suggests more acute aggravation of economic pain from unintended fiscal accidents and threats. Finally, intended monetary tightening over and above inadvertent fiscal constriction continues to pose a clear and present danger. Perversely, we should not be deluded by the aversion of shutdown with the illusion of fiscal cover for higher for longer Fed hawks to keep at it. And as such, there is no durable rent relief for equities or bonds. Admittedly, the initial relief or at least unwinding of bearish worst-case bets on shutdown being averted over the weekend may provide some fillip for equities. Bonds, though, may be a tad mixed, remaining sensitive to Fed speak and data. As for the dollar, rallies are tempered by diminished haven demand. This week, US ISM will feature as a guide to US resilience and projected policy hawkishness to assess how much the Fed will hike. What's more, ISM services on Wednesday is likely to be deemed as a key barometer of US exceptionalism in assessing policy-derived dollar outperformance. Late week, US jobs may elicit increased policy and front-end yield sensitivities, although it is likely that more subdued job gains could underpin peak at elevated rates rather than give a fresh hawkish jolt. Across the Atlantic, Eurozone data are likely to be burdened by downside risk to growth that hobble any sustained upside attempts by the euro to rally, which in turn may be scope for aggressive dollar sell-off. Meanwhile, the dollar-yen is dangerously close to 150 to keep intervention risk alive and also simultaneously check dollar ascendancy, but equally it reins in yen-funded carry. Uneven economic conditions reviewed in the Duncan survey this morning, which showed more upbeat large manufacturers, in contrast to still gloomy small firms, validate the BOJ's cautious approach to normalization. The short-lived Thai baht rally, despite the BOT's hike last week, is a case in point about how dovish heights, as opposed to a hawkish Fed alongside fiscal risks, may continue to hobble ASJ, especially amid inflation and twin deficit risks that may be prompted by looming threats of fresh shocks from food and energy. Against this backdrop, the RBI may have to dig deeper on its elevated 6.5% policy rate, but also deliver an unequivocally hawkish hold at the end of the week, feeling which the rupee may be prone to further soft spots as widening twin deficit risks collide with inflation uplift. The RBA, with new Governor Michelle helming her inaugural meeting tomorrow, will also have space to hold despite sticky services components in the latest inflation print, but with a hawkish tilt no less. The Aussie will also remain on the back foot despite Golden Week holidays taking some edge off China risks. All said, tentative short-lived buoyancy, not sustained rallies, looks like the playbook. For While relief from accidents averted is understandable, misplaced cheer about crisis diffuse is unwise. For more information, please refer to our weekly publication or contact your respective sales desk and RMs. And for regular notifications on our market views, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. Thank you.